AD, a 2-0 defeat on the road today to Stockton Town. Your assessment of the game, please.
It was a 1-0 game, wasn't it? We throw players up at the end there to try and get an equaliser, and it was counterproductive. They went off and scored. But what I will say is, I thought our back four were absolutely incredible today. Putting the bodies on the line, taking it. We've got to do that week in, week out. And what we do need to do is stop the ball coming into the box from crosses. 2 balls in the box today, 2 goals, 1 header, one volley towards the end there. Am I disappointed? No, because I think there's pleasing signs to see from that. The boys were absolutely incredible today, and we've got to take that performance into Saturday and Monday. That's what we've got to do.
You mentioned the heroic defending there. How important is it that we don't get complacent against, say, some of the lesser teams, and that we do that against them as well as against the teams that we're maybe not expected to beat? Well,
we've just said in there, that's the standard that we have to employ every week now. We can't come up here and think Stockton are a great side, and they're probably going to, they've been in the playoff final the last 2 years, and they've finished second, so they're a good side. We can't think, we've got to defend well. Then we have to defend like that against every team. And if you defend like that, we'll pick up points. We will pick up points. I mean, look at it. We were defending so well, and then Glenn hit the post. If that had gone in, it'd have been 1-0 us, and the game would have been slightly different. But it is what it is, mate. The boys are disappointed because there's some great individual performances out there, certainly by the back four, and I thought they were really good. Our back four were good. Their team were good. We did well.
Jack Walters and Pete Davidson both back from injury there, albeit off the bench. How good was it to see them back?
Very good, because we had to. They've trained well. Training and match day game time is completely different. So me and Andy spoke and said they won't start, but we'll get them on the pitch, because it's important that they get through some competitive game time. And although Jack played wide left, Glenn was absolutely knackered. Glenn gave us everything, and to be fair to Glenn, I spoke to him and he said it's difficult for him. He will get used to it, but he's been a centre forward at Hull City under-18s. He hangs up the top, but now I'm asking him to track fullbacks, press, and all the good stuff of a wide player. He's tired, but he's a young lad. He'll grow into it. So with 10-15 minutes to go, it's more important to get Jack Walters fresh legs, and we're able to see that. That crunching tackle, he now knows that there's nothing wrong with him. He can play Saturday.
And on that positional change you mentioned for Glenn, what made you make the decision to play him out wide instead of as a striker?
Get the ball delivered in the box, because his long throw to throw it in the box. Ultimately, Glenn's good with the ball at his feet and running at people. That's not what Jack's good at. Jack's good at getting the ball and delivering into the box. And we're saying get Andy in there, and we threw Willow up, didn't we? So we've got the ball being delivered in the box. So that's why he played wide left.
And moving on now, we've got 3 games. Well, 3 games if you include today's in 5 days. How important is it that the players recover properly?
Again, we've just spoken about it in there. They know they're playing Saturday, and the team that plays Saturday will be playing Monday. So they need now to recover well. Make sure we've got no niggly injuries, and we go again on Saturday.
And Liversidge is on Saturday, hoping for the same level of sort of effort, desire, commitment, and hopefully a good result.
Well, that's certainly what we'll be expecting. We now know that we can put that amount of effort into a game of football, and if we'd have put that amount of effort in against Dunstan, game would have been different. Although teams change, we've got different players in different positions, so they know they've got to put it in. Liversidge, they won't be easy, but they're coming to us, and it'll be a different game. There won't be a footballing side like Stockton are. I'm not saying they're not a footballing side, but they're not like Stockton. So the game will be different. But the boys now know that they can throw the bodies in, but we've got to stop those crosses coming into the box. We've stopped conceding from corners. We've now got to stop crosses coming into the box.
Eddie, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thanks, mate.